Morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Apologies for starting a few minutes late. Before we get started, I just want to actually welcome some folks who are visiting and doing their lobby day today from the Virginia Association of Parks and for Parks. If you guys can stand up. Thank you for being advocates for our amazing parks in the Commonwealth, and we do appreciate all that you guys do. So thank you very much for being here. First, before we begin, we have one administrative issue. We need to, if someone can make a motion at the request of the patron to strike HB 2379 from Delegate Zaire. It's moved and seconded. Can we? Is that can we go to the electronic voting board? All right, by a vote of 16-0, that bill is struck. Let's go first to the reports from Chairman Helmer. It's Agriculture Subcommittee.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, Delegate Siebold presented to us House Bill 1941, invasive plant species retail sales. It requires for the retail sale of certain invasive plant species for outdoor use, a retail establishment to post in a conspicuous manner on the property located in proximity to each invasive plant signage, identifying such plant as invasive, which educates customers about the bill. The delegate had done a tremendous amount of work on this bill since last year. It was recommended to report from with a substitute on a vote of 9-1, and I so move.
Second.
All right. What was that?
Report with substitute.
We need to report the substitute first. Yep. Yeah, we'll report with substitute. So, all right. So it's motion and seconded. Any comment from the committee? All right. Let's go to the electronic voting board. All right, by a vote of 15-1, the bill is reported with substitute. Thank you. And all right, that's all we have from Ag Sub. Let's now move to Delegate Bulvis, Subcommittee Chair for the Chesapeake Subcommittee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We had a productive meeting this last Monday. First up is House Bill 1697, that is from Delegate Askew, which allows the Marine Resources Commission to issue licenses or permits to any person to take or catch fish, shellfish, or marine organisms with a trawl net, drag net, or similar device within 3-mile limit of the Virginia Atlantic shoreline for the shrimp and horseshoe crab fisheries. This is largely a cleanup bill that removes some outdated language. The subcommittee recommended reporting 10-0, and I so move.
Second.
All right, moved and seconded. Any comment from the committee? All right, let's go to the electronic voting board. Next bill, Subcommittee Chair. Oh, by a vote of 16-0, the bill is reported.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Next bill is House Bill 1810. We had an amendment. I would move the amendment.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Amended bills before us.
Very good. House Bill 1810 from Delegate Bloxham increases the maximum total value of projects eligible for a permit to trespass or encroach upon a subaqueous bed belonging to the Commonwealth from $500,000 to $1 million. The bill also requires the commissioner to update the total project value every 5 years using the Consumer Price Index and publishing such increase or decrease on the Virginia Marine Resources Commission's website. And so this would have the effect of not requiring us to come back every couple years and just keeping up with the pace of inflation. The subcommittee recommends reporting with amendment 10-0, and I so move.
Second.
All right. Bill is moved and seconded. Let's go to the electronic voting board. Sure.
With amendments or substitute?
Yeah, with amendment. All right, by a vote of 16-0, the bill is reported with amendments. Next bill.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 1834, Delegate Bloxham, transfers from the Virginia Port Authority to the Marine Resources Commission the administration of the Virginia Waterways Maintenance Grant Program and Fund, and requires the Commission to utilize the existing municipal dredging operation program and municipal dredging operating agreement adopted by the authority for the administration of the municipal dredge pilot program operated by the Middle Peninsula Chesapeake Bay Public Access Authority. The subcommittee recommends reporting 10-0, and I so move.
All right, the bill is moved and seconded. Let's, any comment from the committee? All right, let's go to the electronic voting board. All right, next bill. Oh, sorry. 1834 from Delegate Bloxham, reports by a vote of 17-0.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. The next bill is House Bill 1908. I would move the amendment.
Second.
All those in favor of the amendment say aye.
Aye.
All right, go for it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 1908 from Delegate Kent directs the Virginia Institute of Marine Science to study the cumulative impacts of surface water intakes on aquatic fauna and water quality in the Chesapeake Bay and its major Virginia tributaries. The bill requires the Virginia Institute of Marine Science to submit a report on its findings no later than October 1, 2028. The subcommittee recommended reporting with amendments and referring to appropriations by a vote of 10-0, and I so move.
Second.
All right, bill is moved and seconded. Let's go to the electronic voting board. It's with amendment. All right, by a vote of 18-0, the bill is reported and referred with amendments to appropriations. All right, the last bill on the Chesapeake docket, Delegate Bolivar.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This one has an amendment also. I would move the amendment.
All right, moved and seconded. All those in favor of the amendment, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, go for it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 2034 is from Delegate Simons and directs the Secretary of Natural and Historic Resources to establish a policy task force to, 1, develop strategies to protect existing tidal and non-tidal wetlands and restore, create, and plan for the persistence of such wetlands in the Commonwealth, and number 2, mechanisms to incorporate such strategies into other plans, including the Virginia Flood Protection Master Plan and the Virginia Coastal Resilience Master Plan. The initial findings and recommendations are to be reported by December 1, 2025. The subcommittee recommends reporting with amendments 10-0, and I so move.
Second.
All right, moved and seconded. Let's go to the electronic voting board. All right, by a vote of 18-0, Delegate Simon's Bill 2034 is reported with amendments. Thank you very much, Delegate Helmer and Delegate Bolivar. Everyone, we have a limited amount of time. I'm going to channel my inner Marcus Simon. Let's try to get all of our bills done as quickly as possible, and try to work things out, any issues, as quickly as possible before we hit our deadlines next week. So thank you, and with that, the committee will rise.